Right, now, let's see, how do we do this? If we just click on the corner and resize this, you can just stare at that beautiful background that I drew in the meantime, viewers. I just got to figure out how to resize this screen here. I'm sure there's a way. I mean, I could click the maximize button, but it'll look horrendous. Let's see, we can resize it by the corners, but I don't want it to obscure my lovely
This is starting
border.
to drag on.
Okay, sorry Philip. I'll just put this like that there. That's big enough, right? How's that? Yep. Okay. It's covering the width of the screen. I mean, I'd love to resize this just horizontally or vertically, but the game doesn't feel like doing that, so we're stuck with this. Right, anyway, yes, today this is not an RPG Maker game. No, certainly not. It is a something game. I don't know what this was made in. The fact is, it was released in the year 2000, so it's pretty old. It's Warrior Dragon, a title certainly not suggestive of any other game that is very similar in style to this one. No. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, too bad. What's the plot? Oh. Why? In the world of dragons, it seems that humans have got fed up of being afraid of dragons, so they've decided to start going around mass slamming them en masse. Even stealing their children. Diabolical. And there's a particular human, the Dragon Slayer, who's chairing all this madness. So, the defenceless old dragons have to go about defending themselves. And our hero here is the last descendant of some dragon that could fight. So, it's all up to him to save the world from humans. Yeah, that's a role reversal right there. Who saw that coming? Well, here we are. Our hero, our nameless hero. He's got his 12 hit points there. Won't last him too well. His piddling attack and defence. And yeah, that's all the stats. There's no speed or magic or anything like that. Yeah, magic, forget that. You'll find out quite quickly in this game you can do nothing but attack. Oh dear, that poor dragon's son was kidnapped. But don't worry, because our hero is finally going to set things right. The things that went wrong. At the hands of those despicable humans. Yeah, well, you'd better be confident, madam, because we're the only hope. He won't succeed. We've got the strength, cunning, wit, skill, and such and so forth, to destroy all obstacles in our path without any trouble whatsoever, and take down that bad guy. All the children haven't been kidnapped. There's one right up there. Talk to him momentarily, viewers. Right after we stay at the inn. Wait, what are we talking about? Stay at the inn? We've only got 50 gold to spare. We're not going to spend any money on that unnecessarily. No, the first thing we're going to do with our hard-earned money is... what? Oh, the town's called Dracoburg. Excuse me, Americans. And here we have the shop. Yes, this is where we're going to spend our hard-earned gold. Well, we just got given it, whatever. We're earning it in spirit, ladies and gentlemen. What do I buy with that? I think I'll buy the... well, we've got to choose one of these random things, so let's take the weapon. Yeah, we've got a bit more attack power now. Just automatically equipped it for us, because this game is extremely basic, perhaps even to its favour. Don't have to go meddling about with equipment. If our hero picks up something that's worse than what he's got, he just throws it away. And if it's better, then he shoves it on immediately. Right, it's time to forage and foray into the world at large. Saving our game, of course. We can save anywhere. A nice blessing in this game. But our fearsome dragon, scale of wing and wing of scale, and there's horns in his head, is surely going to be able to take down whatever stupid non-dragon entities stumble in his path, like some stupid slime that did a bit of dent in his HP, and a piece of wood shaped like a fist. Don't make me laugh. Or a dragon. What could that thing possibly... Whoa! Holy guacamole! What kind of dragon are you? Either that wooden stump, some kind of supernatural entity, or our dragon is the weakest bloomin' dragon ever to dragon. Crumbs. Does this mean what I think it means? See that bottom thing on the blue screen to the left, XP? Yeah. Only one thing for it, our dragon hero is going to have to get some of that experience and level himself up a bit.
This dragon's looking pretty beat up. He should see the local physician, Dr. Agon.
Oh. I get it, Philip. That's a pretty good one. Oh dear. That almost takes the bite away from the fact that we just got destroyed by a bee, a slime...
Man, what a drag!
Another slime.
On and on.
Man, we're pretty pathetic. Honestly, what do you make of this, Philip? You're a dragon. Don't you feel a bit insulted by the weakness of the dragon portrayed in this game?
Well, it's just a game. Certainly if this was trying to represent my kind, I'd be quite offended. I would be deeply offended.
Well, it's not real. You want to take over the controls for a minute, Philip, while our dragon hero here wanders around leveling up?
This is beneath me. This is no time to be dragging your feet.
Stop, Philip, stop!
It was not that amusing. Stop laughing, human!
Yes, certainly, Philip. This is a very serious affair. Well, we've got 8 experience now, but if you know much about RPGs, it doesn't really matter how much experience you've got. All that matters is getting to the next level. It's when you level up that your hero gets better, and only then. It's a strange old quirk of RPGs when you really stop and think about it. The idea that if you just walk about and beat stuff up with swords like a number of times, then you'll just suddenly just be able to cause more injury to things when you hit them. You'll take less damage when hit, and you'll become more intelligent, more fast and whatnot. And never mind that it just happens at random spurts when you just reach arbitrary numbers from slamming things a lot. Alright, so now we've finally made it to level 2. It's about time, good grief. But don't worry, Philip, I know that's a bit boring, but... Whoa! Holy smokes, get out of there, dragon! Oh, brother. But that's the only way to go. That path down there is the only way to go. So... more leveling up.
How do you humans put up with this stuff? It would wear on my scales in an instant. It must be your pathetic little brains. So purely they could be entertained by something as insipid as this.
That's not very nice, Philip.
Sorry. I don't mean to be insulting to you specifically, Mr. X. Please carry on leveling up this dragon.
Yeah, well, I certainly will, Philip. Don't have to worry about that. We'll just level him up. Nice flowers on the field.
There's nothing to talk about. Just keep fighting.
And we're back! I've done some off-screen battling, and now our dragon hero, nameless dragon hero, is level 3. Right, now that is what I'm talking about. That is surely going to serve us well. But, actually, I think just to tip the scales in our favour to the fullest possible extent, because I don't want to take any risks here, let's buy something new to upgrade ourselves. 50 gold exactly if I've acquired. Can use that to buy a leather shield. You can't sell things, by the way, in this game. You can't sell your old equipment, for example, to trade in for the new one. No, your hero just dumps it on the ground, I guess.
Dragons don't believe in sales.
Well, you say that, but that guy sold me the...
The programmer knows nothing.
Right, got a shield and a sword and a dagger. We're going to be fine. We're going to make it through this forest fine now. 2 levels and Alright. There, now, level 4. Surely that will be enough. Oh my goodness, we've levelled up 3 times and we literally have not left the bloomin' village. I just want to get on with the game already.
Talk about a draconian difficulty policy.
There, right. We've bought as much dirt shovel as we can in this town. This flea-bitten Draco borough. We've levelled up 3 times. I spent like an hour on this. Can we move on now? Come on, that is some quality stats right there. That is some quality stats. Quality, pure quality, mate. Look at how how expertly our dragon hero can take out wasps. You see, Philip? That is how it works. That is just the way it goes.
Yes. Just get on with it, Mr. X.
That is how it goes. And this forest here... Oh, what a dead end. Yeah, and you can't actually interact with anything in this game, by the way. It's not like I can look at that flower. It's not like, oh, maybe that flower has a top secret item under it. No. When you press, there's just the enter button and the cancel button. And the enter button brings up the menu. And it always brings up the menu unless you want to talk to someone or you want to open a treasure chest. And that is literally it. Well, no, there is one other thing. You want to open a door. Yeah, that's the kind of expertise we're dealing with here. And, okay, now we're in a cave. A cave where we can see all of 5 pixels to the side of ourselves. But we've levelled up 3 times, we've got all this equipment. Surely we can handle the stuff in this first dungeon here. Oh, for the love of radiators! You kidding me? You kidding me? You're not kidding me. This game is out to slam me, I swear. Was this programmed by a dragon? Philip, do you know anything of the origins of Warrior Dragon here?
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, I've kind of lost my memory of this as well. It's just one of those old games. It's just sort of lying in my computer. It's just been gathering dust deep down somewhere there. Don't know where it came from originally, but I just know that I have it. Didn't pay for this, it's free. Someone made this and distributed it freely. I don't know how it was made. Was it in a programming language of some form? Maybe this was programmed in C or Java. Programming languages, children. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Fact of the matter is, we've leveled up 3 times, we've equipped all of the next level of equipment, and we still couldn't even fight a worm in the first dungeon. So, what we're going to do now is, I just went around and saved up enough money to buy the next sword, and I also realised maybe we should be buying some of these potions here, so we can actually heal ourselves. Makes sense, doesn't it, Philip? Like before, we had our health, and then as soon as that got low, we had to head back to town again. Now we can actually heal ourselves out in the big bad world, so that'll keep us going for a while. Also, I've gone and levelled up to level 5, so maybe now we can take out these blubbos. Whoa, look at that. That blubbo is duffing. Alright, well, I'm still, even with our developments here, still not that comfortable with that cave, so maybe we can just walk up here and find some other enemies that aren't quite as difficult as that thing. Like a hornet, yeah, the next level above the... Oh, game! Well, at least we won, but game! That thing almost destroyed me. Maybe it was a one-off. Maybe that was just a really powerful enemy. Maybe it's like Final Fantasy 1 and they just accidentally put a really difficult enemy in the wrong area. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that is what happened. And it isn't the case that I'm going to have to level up like 5 more times to get to the next section of the game. We're in a desert. Why do I feel something very, very bad is going to happen?
Stop laughing, human!
It's almost time for tales. It's almost time for Dragonland. Tales, drag along, drag my dragon hand. Let's all try the tales.